I was just listening to a podcast for narcissistic abuse victims. And it was Dr. I think the name is Romney. You probably know who that is if you have looked into anything narcissistic abuse wise. You very likely ran into her the first shot. She's really something. She's my favorite and the woman who passed just last April. Terrible, terrible loss. Um, Roberta Shaler, Dr. Roberta Shaler. God, I'm gonna miss her. Those are the two best ones. The two people with the best content out there when it comes to narcissistic behavior and abuse. But anyway, Romney, she made a point in there as far as how victims will look back and think about how they were going out of their way to please the abuser who was just so needy, taking all their resources. And something hit me. You see, my ex wife, a very abusive, covert narcissist, mentioned to me how I was always on. I was always on fixing, organizing, researching, finding things, handling things, and accomplishing them, especially when it came to handling things for other people. And my ex-wife, I had to run her life for her. I ran all of her everything. Everything from her car, getting her car, maintaining her car, to getting her a job, making sure she went to work, handling her finances for her while trying to teach her how to do the stuff so she could be self sustainable, independent, which she just refused to be. But at the same time, I was able to handle things for other people. My ex-wife was needed so much. She needed so much stuff in order to keep her running. That despite that, I was still successful at helping other people and getting things done for them. And she seemed to be very angry about that, very unhappy about that. And it wasn't until I heard Dr. Romani, I hope I'm saying that right, say that, is when it clicked that there was some type of some type of negative emotion my ex-wife had to me helping other people, even though she still got more than everything she needed. I would do checks on her as far as how she was doing with the stuff she needed, how she was doing like with everything. And then I stopped asking how she was doing psychologically and emotionally because that was her choice. She refused to ever get help. So she chose to be unhappy. So I didn't even ask that anymore. But when it came to resources, money, things being maintained, she told me that she had never lived so comfortably as she had when she met me. I started taking care of everything. And it's a real shame when not having a single need and having more than what you need is still not enough for you to be satisfied, as you'll only be satisfied if you see other people not have enough, or other people suffer, or other people have less. And that is something with me, just loving people, loving to help people, needing to help people and make this world a better place. So when I die, I will have made a positive difference. That's something that someone like me, and likely you, can just never understand, can never comprehend, could never relate with. But yeah, it's just an observation I had that I'm not the type who wasted a lot on the narcissistic abuser and did not have enough to give to everyone else. I was able to help serve and resolve all sorts of other issues for other people constantly. And that that seemed like it was more harmful towards the narcissistic abuser than them if they did not have enough.